G'day viewers, I was using this last night and that bloody thing decided to chip the RCD. This is only a cheap Chinese polished pile of dog tape we got in there. That light bulb is actually absolutely cheapest and nastiest you can get. It didn't last very long, and when it did fail, it blew out the glass, spat the filament out, and the filament, part of the actual filament itself hit the shield, which in this case is connected to earth, which is why it tripped the RCD. I'll open that up and give it a closer look. So that was quite an unusual failure. Had some flaws in this bulb because the filament was actually sagging quite a lot and got too close to the glass, so it's quite a poor quality bulb, even though they're pretty much obsolete now. I think you can only buy 400 watt of these types of bulbs now. They've got a bit in the middle, they don't coil. It's just so you can save a bit of energy. So, got to keep these old lights going while we can. These aren't going to be around for much longer because it is technically an incandescent bulb. Okay viewers, I got the bulb out. As you can see how much of a piece of garbage it is. The ceramic just chipped away like it was made of, well, let's say, formed in place powder. As soon as I touched it, it just fell apart. And there's where the filament spat out. Part of it there. And that's what would have hit the shielding and chipped the RCD in the process. You can see how long it was glowing, it got gassy. How much air it pulled in. Interesting failure point there. Just goes poof, bang, RCD tripped. That's all I had, a little poof coming from this bulb in it, and a click. That's all I did. No fancy bangs, nothing. Just had a little poof and a click. That's all I heard. And there was no light. What an interesting way for a light to fail there. Such a cheap and nasty bloody halogen. Just got to clean off that white residue and I put a new bulb in. There's part of the filament there on the glass. Not sure the camera will see that. I turn the bloody light off. Looks like a bit of hair. It's actually a bit of the filament where the camera's power lights reflecting off there, pointing to it with that. Let's give this a clean and give it a relamp. Look at the back of the storage cabinet. I found this new old stock R-slack. Made in China, so it's not only your old stock, it's worth collecting, but new enough that it's crap. It's made in a crappy era. Should probably preserve these actually, because all you can get is 400 watt ones of these now. These 500 watt ones are pretty much non-existent. Yeah, it's just as cheap as the modern one that was in there, that blue. There we are. I've also cleaned the gunk off this. It's all nice and clean now. Now, the glass has been cleaned of all fingerprints prior and after I installed it. So no fingerprints. So there should not be any hot spots on that glass. So this one should last longer. Yeah. Let's give it a test. All clean and relamped. Listen carefully. You can hear mains frequency rattling the filament around in there. Yeah, that looks much normaler because the cheap $2 bulb that was in there, the actual glass actually got red hot. As we turned it off, you could see the glass was actually red hot. Listen here, the glass isn't red hot, so much better quality bulb than the previous generic no-name brand, which came in a pack of 2, by the way. A pack of 2 for next to nothing at Bunnings. That's how cheap and nasty they were. The first one we installed, the end of the ceramic snapped off. You might have seen that bulb in a couple of Mott fry-out videos. The bulb was still okay, but the ceramic broke off when we installed it in this lamp. And the second one, I just showed just now, which is that one there, out of that same packet. That got some use, but not much. You see how much of a piece of crap it was. Very nasty quality stuff. As I said, the 500 watt halogen for these lights is getting obsolete, so all you can buy is 400 watt, which is a shame. Anyway. Okay, the others I'm making this little arrangement for another air cannon project. I got some JMEC hose coupling. The insides, the actual drawer itself that holds airline is chopped out and broken apart. So I tore that out with a pair of pliers. Tapped the thread to screw this valve stem in there. I can recycle old valve stems using this method. I think it was M8 thread, I think. So tap and die. That's screwed into there. I did drill it out a little bit to allow this to screw in. And a 3/8 BSP in this thread, in this copper connector. Just that set in there. And there was enough brass I could tap a thread and this could screw in quite safely. So there's a lot of meat there. I put some Loctite in both those threads to seal it. And the idea is I can charge the tank up and shut this off. Isolate that part. I use a pressure gauge on the tyre inflator to gauge pressure on the tank. Then I'll sit like that, and my barrel will be on there. These types of ball valves are best. We've got the big handle so I can lever it, quickly open it. And these old bloody fittings are used for hydraulics, which are not a good idea. You don't use these in hydraulics, you use proper RICO certified, like this one here, hydraulic connectors. That's that and that were on the original hydraulic system. I think they were on the return side there, not the high pressure side, so you are quite safe, but still not a good idea. Because if you use these in the high pressure, they'll blow apart. So this is more than capable of handling the pressures I'll be working with there. So the air pressure, this will be quite happy. It's a 1/2 inch T, goes down in there, screws into the tank. Now for the tank I'm just using a Chinese made in the People's Republic of China, 2010 made Aussie Huanri brand tank. I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce it, but I don't know. Aussie Huanri is a company, the customer they make these things for. There's 2 tanks we've got, we swap and go. My brother's got 2 tanks, he can swap and go, so we've got plenty of gas wells, I don't need any more. These are just $30 tanks anyway. You get these at Big W for $30. And I've seen some that are actually dinted, so not sure what the hell's happened there. I don't know how Big W got away with selling dinted propane tanks from China, so they are empty though, but still. I don't know how they got away with doing that. Anyway, screwed the valve off, screwed a brass fitting in. That stays in the tank. That's got plenty of bite in there with some Loctite, and that will screw in there. Raises it up a little bit. Tested the 3.3 megapascals, which was about, I think, 375 psi. The original gas bottle safety valve blows open in the fire, so that's what they're designed for. But these tanks can handle a lot more than that. So for an air cannon, I reckon 150 psi maximum. It'd be more than capable in this sort of arrangement. So that's going to find a barrel for there, nice long one in this one. I reckon about 1/2 metre long, I reckon. Find a nice barrel for it and we can start having some fun. I put the actual inside of the tank, I only had 1 refill, so I only got used once and that's it, never swapped, never filled again. So the inside of this tank's still pristine and rust free. I went and sprayed some kill rust primer in there to protect the inside of the tank from any future rust. So this will be quite a good little air cannon when I'm finished. And will also double as a useful portable air tank. Charge it up with my fridge compressor and take it to a flat tyre somewhere where I haven't got access to an air compressor and pump a tyre up with it. Very handy. Our old school I went to had a setup with a 12 volt air compressor. A little arrangement like this, and charged up one of these sort of gas bottles, and it was in his office, and he used it to pump up basketballs and that, so quite handy. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.